Today, we're honored to share the wisdom of Denny Waxman, a pioneer in macrobiotics and a respected counselor in holistic health for over 45 years. Denny dedicated his life to helping others through his unique approach to diet and lifestyle, and his influence has touched countless lives around the world. Before his passing, Denny entrusted his work to his wife, Susan, to continue his legacy and support the community that he built. In today's clip, we are privileged to learn from Denny's deep knowledge about the power of food in empowering the body, especially when it comes to cancer prevention, treatment, and overall health. Let's listen to Denny's profound insights on how simple changes in your daily meals can transform your health. Denny Waxman is a macrobiotic counselor, and he's been doing that since the 1970s and is one of the founders of the American Macrobiotics. From the Mid-Atlantic Summer Camp to opening Essence Market and directing the Kushi Institute, he has been a pioneer of macrobiotics. Denny is the author of the book, The Ultimate Guide to Eating for Longevity and Complete Macrobiotic Diet. So clients choose Denny as their macrobiotic counselor because in his 45 years of experience, and he has a positive approach to diet and lifestyle. And instead of pressuring people into changing all of their habits and practice at one time, he works with his clients to help them build healthy habits and meals into their daily lives, which is so important. Denny, you have a long, illustrious career as a macrobiotic counselor. So maybe you could, for the audience members who aren't familiar with macrobiotics, maybe we could start with you providing some information on what macrobiotics is.
Okay, first of all, macrobiotics in many ways is largely misunderstood because if you go online and search for it, you get very strange information. But what macrobiotics is, it's a diet within the lifestyle. And it's based on the dietary practices and lifestyle practices of all of the world's longest standing cultures. Everything from Asia to Africa and everything in between. And there's a common point discovering through my studies to all traditional diets as well as lifestyle practices. So as far as the diet, they're all based on grains, beans, and vegetables, seeds, nuts, and fruits, with naturally fermented foods and mild beverages and mild sweeteners. And this is common throughout the world. Modern history began with cereal grain cultivation some 12,000 years ago, and it's been the principal food on the planet. And more than that, all people traditionally identified with the grain. They can't be separated. For example, you can't take rice out of Asia, or you can't take corn out of the Americas, or bread out of Europe, or buckwheat out of Russia or the Ukraine. Everybody identifies with their traditional grains. So although if you go online and say macrobiotics is a fad diet, it's anything from that's really the most traditional way of eating. And other things that are common to macrobiotic practice is we emphasize eating habits. How we eat in many ways is just as important as what we eat. So we emphasize sitting down and taking time for your meals and eating slowly and chewing well and not eating before bed. And in addition to that, avoiding highly chemicalized and processed foods. So 70%, probably more than 70% of the modern diet is ultra-processed foods and GMOs, and it's laced with refined seed oils. And this combination is really spoiling the health of almost everyone, unless people are aware and they start to avoid those and add healthy things. So that's essentially, it's a natural diet and lifestyle. And as you mentioned, no one likes to give anything up, especially food.
No.
So, right, I mean, you tell someone not to do something, they want to do it. That's our human nature. So based on this long time experience, I developed the approach of helping people add healthy diet and lifestyle practices at their own pace. And what most people don't realize, a little bit gives a lot of results over time. In other words, you don't have to do too much. So that's in a nutshell what we're talking about. If you can get to one meal a day, you can change your health and life. One healthy meal.
Yeah, one great healthy meal. And it's just the small changes that can make such big impacts on us, for sure. I totally understand that. So why is food so important in empowering the body? And I want to take it back to what my series is about, with looking at cancer, and whether that's people who are in treatment, whatever stage they are in the journey, they've gone through the treatment and they're post-treatment, or for those of us who just want to prevent it to start with. Maybe you can touch on why is food so important?
Okay, there are really a number of reasons. What you eat today goes into your blood plasma by tomorrow, which changes every 10 days. Your blood changes every 120 days. So what you eat directly becomes your blood, and over time, your whole body, everything, every 7 or 8 years, our body changes. But practically speaking, we're brought up with the idea of genetics and heredity. And everybody has this underlying fear. If I have a family history of heart disease or cancer or dementia or whatever, then I'm doomed. Why does it matter? However, what didn't become known widely up until 10, 15 years ago, there's also something called epigenetics, things that are above and beyond genetics that they regulate how our genes express themselves towards health or sickness. So you could have a whole history of a certain type of cancer, and you can change that genetic pattern by changing your diet, your lifestyle, and your thoughts. And this is what's so unique about macrobiotics, or just a whole food, plant-based diet and natural lifestyle, that we get direct benefits from what we do. And these things override our personal genetic history. And, it's a shock. And then there's one other thing that's really important regarding cancer. It's not exclusive. In other words, most of my clients have medical treatment together with macrobiotic practice. Not all, but majority do. And my longtime experience, and I have a close friend, an oncologist, who's also aware of this. And I said to him, macrobiotics makes medical treatment twice as effective. He said, that's exactly right. And it protects against the harmful side effects from medical treatments. So it's a win situation.
Yeah.
It helps everything.
Denny's perspective on the impact of food and lifestyle on our health, especially regarding cancer, is truly timeless. His work has helped so many people take control of their well being through the power of macrobiotics, and we're grateful to share his wisdom with you today. If you found the clip insightful, then please like and share the video, and stay tuned for more expert insights on the Proven Cancer Strategies Revealed 90 Days to Cancer Resilience series. And let's honor Denny's legacy by continuing to explore how small, consistent changes can lead to profound health transformations. And if you'd like to see more from these clips, you can sign up for the full 25 series interviews by clicking on the link below. Thank you for watching today, and remember, stay resilient.